My name is...
Ireland's not the only thing that's green. Dollars are too.
That's my name.
Howdy dudes, it is the one, the only Drac. Oh wow, DBD is becoming a full-on sweatfest. Like, I've been seeing so many YouTubers, Twitch streamers, I've seen many TikToks, but I don't really go on TikTok, and shorts. So many people have been saying, hey, this event has been so sweaty, I cannot play it. It's just been non-stop. Camp, tunnel, proxy camp, repeat. It is so boring. I have also seen a lot of people say, hey, I can't play my P100, and they say, hey, I'm not really good at the game, but I'm getting camped and tunneled straight away because I'm a P100. That's why I stopped playing Young Jin Lee, because she's my P100, and I stopped playing Cheryl. I got Mary on her and James. I played a bit of both of them. Played Mary, James, and Mary, but yeah. I got on 85 or 86, can't remember. I got camped and tunneled every single game just because I'm near 100. It's just like, if you hit around about near 100. And also, when I was at Alan Wake, I was like 35, and I was like, I'm getting camped and tunneled because I'm 35. It's a big nothing burger. Your level doesn't mean jack. 300 means nothing. It's our big whole nothing burger. It's just like, hey, I love that character, so I spent ages and ages putting loads like items, other stuff, and it's 100, but it means nothing. It literally means nothing. It's all about skill. I see a lot of like level 20s and 12s and 10s are really skilled. Like, they all have different characters, all like 30 or 34. Yeah, all together. What I'm trying to say, a P100 is nothing. And I see a lot of killers always like, hey, this is some challenge. A P100 isn't a challenge, it's just a really fancy, colourful number, and that's it. Also, it just shows you how much dedicated and devotion time you put in this game. Yeah, again, what I said, it's a big nothing burger, it means jack, it means nothing. See so many videos saying, oh, I went against a bunch of P100s, like all like 4 people a bunch of P100s. It's literally jack, it means nothing. I know I keep saying that word, but it is a big whole nothing. It's so gauche when I see these videos. I'm like, dude, a lot of P100s are not that good. Take me as an example, I'm a P100 of Young Jin Lee. I'm dog shit at the game. I'm utter dog shit. Like, solo queue is such a pain. It's such a bore fest sometimes. And sometimes it's great, it's amazing, you meet some great people. But holy macaroni, like, the sweatiness, the toxicity is ramping up full force. I really made a video about the toxicity. I just feel that sweatiness is just so fucking gauche. Why would you sit there at a full event proxy camping? It's not fun, it's so boring. So I'm making this video right now. I thought, you know what, I'll play a couple games of DBD and write a couple stuff down, what comes to my mind, hit the weights a bit, and come back, write a couple more stuff down, play DBD, and do you know what I mean, do a couple stuff here and there, like cleaning it up and all that crap. Do you know what I mean, I was gonna do that, go on a game, with a Twitch stream. I was like, wow, this person's really sway and toxic. I didn't know it was a Twitch stream at first. I was like, wow, it's really toxic. Like, all the people I was like with, my survival team, like I played solo, they was very, very new to the game. I was like, why is she tunneling? Why is she camping? So I've listened to Twitch stream. I was like, she's never this very toxic and sweaty, because she was complaining about my perks. I was like, I didn't really use my picks. There was still 5 gens. I was pointing at a generator saying, look, can we do a generator? And by the way, it's the event. 5 gens, pointing at a generator and said, hey, can I do the generator? Somehow, she got pissed off with that and put me on the floor, sucked me on the floor for hours and hours, and started doing that thing behind your back, you know, you know what I mean, when you're floor bleeding out. And after that, last minute, hooked me, dead. I was like, that's very pathetic, because I pointed at a generator and somehow that class has given up. I'm like, I'm not giving up, I want to do a generator for my team. It's like, there's 5 generators, we still have not done one, and my team's like, we must get a generator done, we don't know what to do, we're going to 100. I was like, oh, do you mean? I was like, just pointing at a generator to get a generator done. I feel really sorry for the Cheryl, because she's brand new to the game, didn't know what to do. I just think it's a bit sad, like, the 3 survivors I was with didn't know what to do. There was blowing up generators, unhooking in front of the killer, Cheryl, you know what I mean? What I said, it's just really sad. Like, Cheryl was the last survivor with me, and we got like 1 generator done. There was like 4 left, and that's the 1 generator I pointed at because I quickly ran there, did it, and so she went after somebody else, took that person out, went after her again, took her out, and it was just like a massive shitstorm. The whole match was. I'm like, is this just a one-off? I follow so many people on Twitch, like, I don't know who's live because it's like massive bar scrolling down. Unless it's like some big ones like Jinxie, Queso, do you know what I mean? All the big ones are at the top. Like, I don't really scroll all the way down because I've got so many people I'm following, yada yada yada. But I haven't seen a Twitch stream for ages. I've gone against her a few times, but she's never acted like this. I've played Survivor, and not like Survivor Friends, but bumped her in like a solo queue because I only play solo. Only time I've played Survivor Friends with another Twitch streamer, but that was years and years ago. But I bumped her a few times with Survivor, but she's never acted like. So I looked at a couple like VODs and all stuff like that, and Jesus Christ Almighty, this isn't like just one-off. She's getting like more and more toxic. I was like, I saw some of the people who she's gone against. I'm like, the person's just playing the game. You can clearly see the person's brand new to the game, or doesn't know what to do with that killer. I bring this up because I've been seeing more and more Twitch streamers I follow and Twitch streamers I don't follow being so toxic and sweaty. Even get rid of the sweatiness, but the toxicity is out of order. I'm like, wow, I've been seeing it more and more. It's just unbelievable. And the snappiness with their audience, like, when like someone says the chat says, hey, can you let that person go because you can clearly see he's trying, he's brand new at the game. Do you know what I mean? Or speaking to her, and sometimes they're really snappy and shitty to the audience. And with this Twitch streamer, I've seen viewers drop, same with their follow count. I'm like, this kind of shows you shouldn't be snappy and nasty to your audience, the people who follow you, talking your chat bar. It's just ridiculous, and it's just like, this is why Dead by Daylight is really high with toxicity and sweatiness. If you push aside the sweatiness, the toxicity is not justified. I don't get it getting really arsey with your audience. Like, yeah, audience says a lot of stuff in your chat. Some of it is like, you're being a bit silly, but at the same time, they're your audience, so you have to treat them like shit. It isn't just the fans that treat them like shit. If someone comes in like a comment section, sometimes I'm seeing this one, like where someone says GG, well played, and if a killer has a bad one or good one, it doesn't really matter. Sometimes they get really arsey. I don't get it. And also, if you ask like, hey, why'd you leave on the floor? Like, why did that? Hey, why'd you leave on the floor for so long? I was just playing the game. And if it like, to try and justify the reason, some stupid reason why they left you on the floor, like you was pointing at a generator, or you're just survival titan main. I'm like, just, I don't get it. Stop leaving people on the floor slugged. Sometimes you'll forget if you're in a chase. And I think other survivors should pick the other person up, unless you're not that person now and you want a 4K. It's sweaty, that is, but if you hit somebody and you stop someone else and you go after that, and the survivor should get that other person up. Back on topic, like this whole event, like I made a video about it, this whole event was just so sweaty. I'm not looking forward to the next event, like the 2v8 mode. That's going to be sweaty. I'm not gonna lie to you, that event is going to be utter carnage. It's going to be sweat fest after sweat fest. And it kind of worries me the future of DBD. Like, is it going to be a full-on sweatfest? Is it going to be like Sweat by Daylight? I just don't want that. And it's the same with the toxicity. I already made a video about toxicity. I don't want to keep boring with the toxicity, but it is the two big things what are really making me a bit worried about this whole Dead by Daylight future. And I made what would the downfall be Dead by Daylight, and to be one of them. A lot of it goes down to the M&I so bollocks. Like, hey, behavior. It's obvious the M&R's not working. It's kind of ruined your games. Like, I'm trying to play the event, and it's sweat match after sweat match. And this new event coming up soon, the 2v8 mode. It will be the same like event we've got right now with the sweatiness. I don't know if it'll be amped up, but it just feels like it will be. And it started kicking off around about Halloween event. It did this whole sweatiness. That's when I started seeing it more and more, sweatiness, and it's just like, wow, I hope the future wasn't like this. And guess what? It was. I was like, wow. Like, I do think a sweatiness will keep getting bigger and bigger to the point it will overbuild to the point people will stop playing this game. Like, hey, I can't play this game. They keep nerfing this, they keep nerfing that, and each time I get hit by a killer, I don't go as fast. Yeah, they nerfed that. I was like, why'd you nerf that? It's pretty good. It's not the best. I hate a lot of killers get pissed off at that. I'm like, it's alright. There's a lot of mechanics what I don't like what killers do, but that one what really was alright. It was in healthy state, and same with Adrenaline was alright. It was unhealthy, but yeah, again, killers complain about it and getting nerfed. I'm not saying killer this, killer that. There is some like stuff what survivors complain about, but like nerf for killers. Like the whole generators, like, oh, it's taking too long to do generators, so they nerfed a bunch of like pain rares, pop. I do believe that because it's very obvious, and also the behavior looked at stats, because you're going to go, oh, look at the stats. Also, people complain, let's just nerf that. I just think that, like, a lot of times they do look at stats and what people complain about, and that's why a lot of shit gets nerfed in this community. So how I would fix the whole sweatiness, I would literally, like, fix the MNR or take it out, because the MNR doesn't really work. Like, I just told you, I went against, like, 3 new players on the new event, and I was like, this MNR system is whack. It is so bollocks. I do think the main problem why there's so much sweatiness in DBD is literally the MNR, because I think the MNR is really busted. I've been hearing a lot of people say, oh, if they turn the MNR off, a lot of killers can't play the game. I don't think that. And a lot of people say, they have turned the MNR off, and you've seen the carnage and chaos it has done. I don't think that. I just think a lot of people just like, hey, you turn the MNR off, it'd be chaos and anarchy. It's already chaos and anarchy already in DBD, and a lot of it is very lot. The MNR, hacking problems. I can keep going on and on how many problems in DBD, but I do think the sweatiness, the toxicity, and also recently the hacking problems getting bigger and bigger, and I think them 3 will literally fuck DBD up massively. And I'm not seeing a bright future for DBD, like what I said in my video. I didn't mention the hacking problem because I didn't really think of it. I think it was like, hey, it's dying down a lot, but I was wrong. But I just think the sweatiness needs to die down. I think they need to fix the MNR. If they don't, well, you know what's going to happen. It's going to be a nasty future for a lot of DBD players, because the sweatiness will be out of control. It's same as 2v8 mode. Yet again, the sweatiness will be out of control. It's really obvious, behavior doesn't really listen, so there's no cure around the corner. So yeah, that'll be it today. Hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe. So yeah, sign out for now. Have a great day.
You can't kill the boogeyman.